Welcome babes, this is Fizzy and welcome back to my channel where we do self-improvement content. And as you can see on my head, I've got a sleeping mask. Why? Because that is the theme of the video, sleep maxing. Okay, so you may have heard this popular, viral, trendy word called sleep maxing, where it focuses on optimizing your sleep quality, whether it be through rigorous techniques or just maybe supplements you need to take. But I was looking into this, and these days I've not been sleeping because I've just been thinking a lot, thinking about content creation and just not up all night. And the lights, sometimes I sleep with light on. That is one thing that I need to work on, and I've just not been sleeping well. And I noticed that these were the reasons why I've not been sleeping well. And one thing about me is if I don't sleep, I will fall asleep wherever I am. Like if I'm at work, I'll fall asleep at my desk. And I noticed recently I've been doing the, you know, the little, yeah, we can't be doing that in the office. We can't be doing that at work, okay? I need to be up and wide awake so I can do what I want throughout the day. I can focus, and it's actually good to have sleep. I think it's good for your heart as well. Sleep is essential, and I don't want to look tired and have wrinkles when I'm older, so sleep is definitely essential. But as I was looking into it, the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I feel like we're kind of overdoing it with the sleep maxing, like looks maxing, and also like the ice bucket, like putting yourself in an ice bucket just to help. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Or like putting my face in ice. I'm not doing that. I'm so sorry. It's just not necessary. And also, if you overdo with the sleep maxing, there's this thing called orthosomnia, where you become very anxious because you're always trying to make sure that you get good quality sleep. So instead of over exaggerating my sleep by looking at ways where I can maximize my sleep, rather than overdoing it with like maybe taking magnesium supplements, because that's not what I need. But if you need that, then go ahead. The first thing that has helped me so much is showering before I sleep. Oh my god, I feel like a 1-year-old, like a zero. I feel like a newborn baby. Like, oh my god, showering hot water, like warm hot water before you go to take a shower before you go to bed, warm hot water, and then just go to sleep. Fresh clothes, pajamas, make sure the bed sheets are nice. Tomorrow, like even if my alarm clock like goes off, I'm not that annoyed. I'm not that angry to wake up, and I'm more willing to wake up because I feel soothed, like my muscles feel relaxed, and I just feel so warm. So honestly, showering before you can go to sleep has been like very helpful for me. But I know that people have different work schedules, so I like to shower in the mornings. Sometimes that's not the case, but if you can, then honestly, try that out. The second thing is setting your environment. So I always talk about setting my environment. So I recently bought, since it's winter time, well, we're getting into spring, I bought a heated, like, what's it called? I don't know what, a heated blanket, guys. This, I can't live without it. You can get it, I'm from the UK, you can get it from Home Bargain. It's quite like £30, more than that, but it's like, it warms me up. You can throw in the washing machine, it's easy to wash. And honestly, I also bought Teddy like Borg bed sheets. I'll put a picture up, and also fluffy Teddy bed sheets. And oh my god, that's like helping improve my sleep. And even my mother bought some. She's like, get me some, because it just feels so nice. I prefer the Borg one because I like the texture. But honestly, another thing you do is get yourself an eye mask. Sometimes I forget to wear this, but when I feel like there's so much light, or this light, because yeah, basically because I have curtains that aren't dark, and I recommend getting dark curtains to like block out the light. But if you don't have dark curtains to block out the light, then get a face mask. This helps a lot. I know that some people might find it difficult wearing a face mask because you might not like something on your face as you sleep. Maybe think of getting a silk one instead of a cotton one. I know that silk was better, but the silk one was, I remember I tried having a silk one, I didn't like it. But the cotton one is just, it's just nicer, it's softer on my face. But I've heard that it's not good for like the moisture around your face because I think it absorbs it, so do keep that in mind. I know that the light affects me, so I would say make sure that your light has like a lamp or something covering it to help dim out the light, and also buy like a small light next to your bed, because I always forget to turn it. Oh, I'm not going to look, I'm tired, but yeah, I need to look into that as well. The third thing is brushing your teeth before bed. And I was explaining, like when I brush my teeth, when I brush my teeth, it's more effective than washing my face. When I brush my teeth, oh my god, I don't know, like I feel it's just easier to clean up and brush my teeth the following day, and I just feel refreshed. Like I feel like I don't even need to brush my teeth, because of course I will do so, but I just feel more fresh, more like, morning breath. You don't have to like endure that, but it feels like great, and your teeth feel clean, so the following day it's just easier to clean it, and it's less smelly as well. So I recommend you do that as well. The fourth thing is to have a sleep schedule. So I try to sleep around, because if I sleep at 9 o'clock, I'm not gonna go to sleep. But I need to sleep like late, post 10 p.m. And I usually wake up at 7, 6-ish. But even when I sleep late, like if I have to go to sleep at 2 a.m, random, I will wake up at 7 a.m. because I hate sleeping later throughout the day, because I get anxiety, because I feel like I haven't done much throughout the day, but I just hate it. So have like a consistent sleeping schedule if you can. I know everyone's different, everyone has like a different lifestyle. You have to take your job into consideration. You might have kids, I don't know, you might go to uni, who knows, but you have to take that into consideration as well. But having a sleep schedule is just easier on my body, because it feels like it's just predictable. So imagine waking up 1 p.m. On Monday, and then let's say on Tuesday you wake up at 10 a.m, and on Wednesday you wake up at 9. It's just confusing for your brain and like your productivity, because I would be confused as to what I'm doing throughout the day, because I know that around 9 a.m. I make breakfast, blah blah blah. Do you get what I mean? So have like a sleeping schedule. It just makes it easier for your body, like a body clock. It's like when babies, they have like a sleeping schedule, because it's just easy for them and easy for their growth. Another thing I do is I stretch daily. So I wouldn't say I do it twice a day. It's not really necessary, but I like to do it at least once, like after taking a shower. I know before bed, it actually is quite nice, like stretching before bed, but I usually do it after taking a shower, because once I've taken a shower, my body is warm, like my muscles are warmed up, so it's easier to stretch. I know I've tried doing that before showering, and I feel so stale, like, oh my god, and it hurts my body, so I'm not going to do that. I just stretch now, like after, I literally just stretch now after taking a shower. So honestly, stretch before you go to bed, because then when I wake up I feel less cranky. Like when you wake up, the first thing you do is probably stretch. Like you've seen babies like wake up and they're like because you need a little stretch. So stretch after you wake up, or before if you can. Before going to bed would be better, but I don't really have time, so I do it after I wake up. So I used to listen to like music, like white noise. I love the sound of white noise, and also the sound of rain. Well, I like when I go to sleep, I like the sound of the rain like splattering, like the lo-fi like music, and then like the rain splattering. I love that sound, but it means I have to use electricity. So having that on like 30 days in a month, having that on throughout like before you go to sleep, that's a waste of electricity. But now YouTube has a timer, so you can set, I think, a bedtime timer. You can set it for like 15 minutes, 30 minutes. That's actually very smart. I was like, oh my god, that's so smart. But I would recommend using that if that does help you. But I know the sound of like the water splashing, and it's like wet, it's late at night, it's just lovely to my ears. So try finding a sound that works for you. I know that or white noise helps, because it just helps soothe, like encourage me to like fall asleep, which is really nice. This is a weird one. One thing I also do is sleeping just enough. So if I undersleep, it's not nice. If I oversleep, it's not nice. Sometimes I get headaches. Like I would oversleep because I don't want to face dealing with what I had to do throughout the day. I was tired. But I hate oversleeping, especially when, let's say, because usually when I go out and like have fun, then sometimes I might sleep some more because I need it. But there are times when I don't do much the day before, but I oversleep and kind of force it. But then I get like a headache, so that's not good for me. So I would say get just enough sleep. So when, let's say, for me, what it would be is I'd sleep and then I'd wake up, look at the time and be like, I've got more time to sleep, and then wake up again. I won't force myself to go back to sleep, but I will just like do a little stretch, maybe check what's on my phone, and then kind of like encourage myself to like get up. That, I feel like I'm the most comfortable when I'm like that, rather than oversleeping or undersleeping. Find a middle ground. Okay, those are all of my points that's helped me, because I've not been sleeping well, alright? But look into sleep maxing. I would say don't overdo it. Sleeping is simple. Like, sleeping is like eating. We're overdoing it sometimes, but it's an interesting trend to look at if you want to maximize your sleep. sleep better. Like if you're studying and you haven't slept well, or if you're stressed with work or whatnot, then look at how you can improve your like sleep as well. And also another thing that they met, what I noticed was that some people use sleeping apps. Honestly, I don't have time, you know. And I don't really care to that point. Like, I just want to get a good sleep. Sleeping for me is simple. But if you do struggle with it, then do use those apps and see how, if you want to see like how you sleep, how well you sleep and whatnot, then have a look into it. But honestly, I just like, I want to keep it simple because that's going to stress me out. I have other things to think about. I have bills to pay. Like, what? Yeah, that's the end of my video. I just self improvement content, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've got a vibe. That's the end for today. Bye.